fact, I think I've missed all of the action happening here on the stage because I was reading. Like a bitch. I love to read. I genuinely do. In fact, in my life, I'd say I've read at least 4 books. And several menus. I first discovered my love of reading in high school as a way of escaping from the brutal and often homoerotic beatings I would receive on a regular basis. There's just one place that I don't like reading, and that's in my anime. Yeah. Hello, I'm Michael Workman, and this is dubs versus subs. Originally, I misread the question as doms versus subs. Needless to say, I was expecting rather a different convention. I think I've managed to make this work on both levels. I'd like to take you back to a time long ago, a time before the Age of Terror, a time before iPhones, a time before Bieber and Kesha, a time before Madonna's tragic death at the hands of the silent killer, Constipation. That hasn't happened yet. A time of innocence, a time that I call the mid to late 90s. It was a time when I would rock the system, when I would fight for my right to party past the hour of 7:30, which, for my ultra-conservative parents, was quite a struggle, in spite of the fact that I was already 17. It was Saturday night, and after washing the harvester and offering small biscuit crumbs to a large statue of Christ we had in the lounge room, I was free to watch the Devil Box. My first port of call was SBS. Yeah, that's right. I discovered the Max and Liquid Television and Eon Flux in the head, but one fateful night, instead of rubbing myself in garlic and repeating the rosary until dawn as was expected of me, I decided instead to continue watching television. And whereupon I came to see Ghost in the Shell. The Major's bionic frame captured my young imagination, twisting, twirling, and erotically self-destructing on top of a large tank from the future. That movie changed my life, and as I watched The Matrix years later, pointing out to all of my friends how many ideas and scenes had been lifted directly from it, it changed their lives too, because now I was annoying them. I went on to watch Ninja Scroll, Battle Angel Alita, Bloodlust Vampire, Van Helsing and Akira, not to mention, in my later years, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, all dubbed, yeah? But my favourite anime is, without a doubt, Neon Genesis. Yeah. Or at least it was, until I went to watch with my pretentious friend Samuel. He had just gotten back from Melbourne. Melbourne had made him different. His left leg was now a tram. His right leg was a fixie. His face was an early B-side from a Paul Kelly album. And he was wearing Michael Lumig as a scarf. He had changed. He said, come into my carbon-neutral share house. My flatmates are all out trying to discover an ethical food source made entirely from shadows cast by proletariats. Please, sit on my tofu couch and we will watch Neon Genesis. And we did. And what I saw, the subtitles. When I watch anime, I don't want to read. I don't need Asuka Langley's rack obscured by one of Gendo Ikari's stupid haikus. I want to see a giant robot killing a million-eyed, tentacle, funky space monster thing, not a giant robot killing a million-eyed, tentacle, funky space monster thing between the spaces of Shinji's inane dialogue. It's obtrusive. I understand subtitles. If I'm watching Amelie, I would prefer subtitles. If I'm watching cartoons, I'm not doing it to think, and that's okay. You don't have to think all the time. That's why dubs are like George Bush, and subs are like Obama. Yes, subs are better suited to running a country. They're wise and diplomatic and subtle. But when shit goes down, you need a drooling, heavy-fisted retard like old dubs. Look at Bush, the greatest president in history. Completely illiterate. Completely. Not only did he not read between the lines, he didn't read the lines. He referred to alphabet soup as soup. That didn't stop him making decisions, though. That didn't stop him carrying the plot. That did not stop him and Superman kicking the ass out of Hitler, as I understand it. You know who else was illiterate? Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, and he solved more mysteries than Shaggy and Scooby combined. And you know who else? Get ready for the rock. Genghis Khan. Illiterate. Yeah, that's right. So, I guess I just want to say that if you're still pro-subs, I need you to look deep into that blackened oyster that you call a soul and ask yourself, am I better than Genghis Khan? Because that's what you're saying. And what would the great Genghis Khan say if he were here today? He would say, I am Zombie Khan! Zombie Khan smash! Or, I don't like subtitles. Depending on how well he had been briefed on the subject after he was reanimated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dumbest thing I've ever written. It's dumb because I'm blinded with anti-subtitle rage, and my brain is trying to vomit that rage into your hearts. Let it in. Let it in. Let in Gillian Anderson in Princess Mononoke. Let in Christian Bale in House Moving Castle. Let in my brainy rage vomit and understand that you don't have to be smart and savvy and cultured all of the time. And if you try, you're going to end up like Samuel, insisting that noise music is a valid form of entertainment, insisting the old Batman is superior to the new, and never being able to leave Mount Lawley without bursting into flames. Do you want that? I say enough. Surely dubs deserve better. Surely we are allowed to let our guard down. Surely I have done 10 minutes by now. Surely through their inferiority, they are superior to subs. Peace.